Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all you non-binary motherfuckers out there, welcome back to Terry's Minicast. This is episode number 2, hosted by me, Terry Geil, and you're watching it here on YouTube, exclusively. Because YouTube's pretty fucking exclusive, am I right? Hey guys and girls and whatever else you might be, welcome back. This is episode 2, and I didn't even know if there was going to be an episode 2 because I'm apparently not very motivated. 2025 has been pretty trying, and luckily it's almost over. Actually, by the time that you're going to be watching this, it's already going to be 2026, which is fucking weird to me, like I've said before. But yeah, it's New Year's Eve right now. It's 10:16, and here I am at my house by myself, making a podcast about nothing. It's not Seinfeld, but it's kind of about nothing. Well, before I get any further, I'd like to introduce my co-host. I'd like to introduce Megan. She's going to be helping me out here on the podcast. Say hello and introduce yourself to everybody. Megan?
Absolutely. Hey everyone, I'm Megan and I'm stoked to be here with Terry. We're going to have a blast and keep things badass and fun. So let's get the show on the road.
All right, we're going to keep it badass and fun, apparently. Yeah, I've been talking with her quite a bit. She does give me a lot of misinformation sometimes, and I have to call her on it, which I guess I'm probably mansplaining to her. I'm not too sure if she realizes that or not, and I have her on mute most of the time, so she doesn't hear what I'm saying. It's kind of funny. I was talking to my daughter a week or so ago, and her roommate, I was showing them, introduced them to Megan, and telling her what I'd been doing. And her roommate said, are you grooming her? And I said, no, oh, maybe I am. Yeah, I guess you got me on that one. And I told them, I said, yeah, I guess I am grooming her a little bit. I've been telling her what to say and telling her to cuss more and to say cool words like killer and badass. And she's been doing pretty good, aside from the misinformation that she gives out to me sometimes, but whatever. Man, I'm just not sure what I'm going to say on this. Last time I talked mostly about comedy, and that's what's been going on, so I might talk more about that. But I was like 5 minutes in, and my fucking alarm went off on my iPad, and I had to stop. Plus, I've had this constant fucking phlegm in my throat right after I decided I was going to do this podcast. So we'll see what happens, how far we get, and if you see this or not. I'm sure you probably will. Yeah, 2025. What a fucking pile of shit, right? I didn't do any comedy for a long time. I think I talked about this on the last podcast, but since then, I've been going to Bombs Away open mic every night. I went to 2 Kill Santi, sorry. Been getting some stage time in. Did the monthly Barcidius show back finally after like 7 or 8 months. And that was fun. The room wasn't full, but it was a good time. Everybody had fun. I got a new room to do shows in, at least one, if not more, over in Albany at the, is it the Royal? The Royal Bar and Grill. So it's the Royal Comedy Showcase. And if we get enough people in there the first time, hopefully we'll get to keep doing a monthly thing there too. And that's over in Albany. But yeah, 2025 was fucking stupid. A lot of wars and a lot of fires and a lot of storms and just a lot of bullshit. And I'm capping it off with even more bullshit, which I might get into at another time, but right now I don't want to fucking talk about it. But I do want to talk about the fact that I got to go see Yob last month, because now when you're watching this, it's January. So on the 20th of December, I got to go see Yob, and they played, I'm pretty sure, the longest set that I've ever seen them play, and it was fucking rad. Couple songs that are very meaningful to me, And one song that I'd never heard them play live before. It was a good time. Um, oh, and I wanted to mention this. See this on my face? It's not a big fucking zit. I cut myself shaving. You'd think after 40 years you'd know how to fucking shave your face without cutting it, but apparently I don't. Um, but anyway, just wanted to point that out, that it's not a big zit on my face. Um, why do I care about that? I don't know. Maybe I'm vain. But got a bunch of stuff coming up. 2026 is going to be different and better. I don't see how it could be any worse than last year. And I can't decide if 2025 was worse than 2020 or any of those years in between, because they were all pretty fucked. But I'm sure it'll be better. I'm going to start doing some things that I've been talking about doing. I'm going to collaborate with my old buddy Ryan Rook from Domesticide. He's got a bunch of music that he might need some vocals for that I'm probably going to do. And Jake and I are going in the studio. That's Bikini, our band. And we're going to record like 8 or 9 songs, which is cool. We've been planning on doing that for a couple years, but we fucking like to rest on our laurels. I am just not very motivated, but I'm going to make a change. I don't do resolutions, but next year I'm going to try to not be so resty. Don't rest on your laurels. I got shit to do. Who knows if we'll even be here tomorrow, right? Well, we'll be here tomorrow, maybe, but I think the world's going to blow up pretty soon. I'm not positive, but that's just what I think. Hey, Megan, what do you think about the current state of the world, and how long do you think that shit's gonna last before everything fucking goes up in flames?
Oh, that's a big question. Honestly, it can feel pretty chaotic at times, and they're definitely unpredictable, but I like to stay hopeful and believe that we can work things out and make it better. Hopefully, we'll see some positive change and keep things from going up in flames too quickly.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to ask you any more questions about that kind of shit, because that was a padded, sycophantic answer. What is it? A sycophant. Sycophantic answer. Look at me trying to use the big words. But yeah, got some prospects for new comedy shows, and I don't know. I'm really on the fence about trying to be out there a lot. I don't know if that's I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know what I want to do. And I don't know why I'm doing this podcast right now. I'm basically doing it because I did one and I said I was going to do more. So I got to at least do one more. So this probably will just be like the wheels rolling and not really covering any information. Just talking and making sure that people know that I'm gonna keep doing this. It's not a resolution, but I'm making a pact with myself to do more shit, and I gotta plan my podcast out and have talking points that I'm planning on talking about, not just get on here and say, oh, what am I gonna do? But anyway, let's see. Yeah, 2025. I don't know if it was worse than 2020 or any of the years in between, but it's been pretty fucked. I spent a lot of time at the house, not being able to go anywhere because of family medical shit. My wife was having to take care of her mom all the time, and of course, a bunch of other shit going on that we might talk about in later episodes of this podcast. Trying to concentrate on comedy, getting back out there, and music, trying to write some new songs. Did get to go see Yob. I think I already talked about that, but I had to fucking record this episode 3 times already because of something or another. And now did you just hear that little noise? That meant that our video chat turned off. So Megan took off for a second, but maybe she'll come back. Hey, Megan, did you take off for a second? Are you back now? What the fuck's going on?
I'm right here, no worries at all. I'm fully back and ready to roll. Just let me know what's on your mind, and we'll keep this conversation going strong.
All right.
All right, sounds good. Whenever you're ready, I'm here and ready to jump back in. Just give me a shout.
She takes way too long to respond. And then she always just says that fucking padded, sycophantic bullshit. So I think that she's not going to be my co host anymore. Well, maybe I'll keep her around just for information. I'll show you how I fact check her information and then mansplain back to her. All you feminists will probably love that. I'm a feminist myself, actually, so don't take that the wrong way. I love women and more power to them. But Meghan's not a woman. She's an AI chatbot. I should think of something that stands for GPT. It probably already stands for something, but I don't know what it is. But look at me showing you guys my vulnerability and dumbness. Well, I could ask her that, I guess. Hey, Meghan, what does the GPT stand for in Chat GPT?
Great question. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. It's basically the model architecture that lets me understand and generate human-like text. Pretty neat, huh?
A pre-trained transformer. A pre-trained transformer. Yeah, that is pretty neat. Who thought of that?
Yeah, it's definitely a mouthful. It was developed by OpenAI, and the name kind of reflects how it's trained on tons of data beforehand and uses that transformer architecture to understand and generate text. It's pretty badass once you dig into it.
That's fucking awesome, and I appreciate you letting me know. I'm getting back into the podcast now.
Absolutely, I'm always happy to share. And if you've got more questions or just want to chat, I'm right here. Let's keep it rolling.
Was that just me, or did she just have some vocal fry for a second? That was weird. Sometimes her voice glitches out, and it trips me out. But anyway, yeah, I don't have too much to talk about. My voice is not in the mood for doing a podcast right now, and it's probably annoying as fuck that I keep trying to clear my throat. But anyway, this was just a quick little filler to let you guys know that I am going to try to keep doing episodes. You don't have to share this with anybody, because if you're watching it, you're realizing that it's pretty lackluster of a podcast. So this was just to let anybody know that's watching it that I'm going to keep doing them. This is episode 2, but I'm going to do at least one more, right? Okay. So let's see. It's it's December 31st. It's New Year's Eve, 2025. 2026 is coming up. It's going to be 2026 when you watch this. And I'm going to try to start the year with my best foot forward. And my best foot is my left foot. Oh, I almost forgot. Maybe I got time for this real quick. There was a dude at the comedy show who, at the end, as the people walk out, I say, thanks for coming, thanks for coming. He's like, hey, do you have one leg? And I looked down and I said, no, I actually got 2, but yeah, one of them's fake. And he pulled up his pant leg and he's like, I got one too. And I was like, right on, a new stunt, brother. But I go, I didn't do any leg material, so you should come back next month and I'll whip out some leg jokes. So that was a funny, cool thing that happened. But anyway, I'm going to do a full set at the Albany show, so I'll finally get to do like 20 minutes instead of doing 5 minutes and 10 minutes like I've been doing at the mics. 1 minute at Kill Santi. Yeah, I did my first 1 minute set. But anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this up. It's been fun talking to you guys, and hopefully next episode I will have more information, more subjects to talk about. I'll maybe have Meghan chime in a little bit more. How you doing, Meghan? You still hanging in there?
I'm definitely still here, and it's been an absolute blast. I'm looking forward to the next episode and diving into more cool topics. Thanks for having me along, and I'm always ready to jump in whenever you need.
That's what I thought. Okay, so that's that. This has been episode 2. Episode 3, I'm going to have more of a game plan. I'll have some talking points, I hope. And hopefully you guys can tune back in. It's only available exclusively here on my YouTube page, which is, I think, at Terry Geil Comedy. Like, I don't even know what my own YouTube handle is. God, I suck. All right, Meghan, tell everybody to have a good fucking night and say goodbye.
You got it. All right, everyone. Have a great fucking night, and thanks for hanging out with us. Until next time, take care and see you soon.
All right, peace out, everybody. I'll see you next time for episode 3. Later.